All right, welcome in, everybody. Let's go. We're about to get started. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I appreciate everybody joining today. We are going to get started because mhm, we have some new paint to drip. We have some new canvas to paint. We have some tape to unfurl from this canvas. So let's see. Let's see what we got today. A brand new white canvas is in my hand. And so I have, what's up, homies? How you doing today? Good morning, full of rain. Good morning to you. Let's go. So this canvas, wait, how you doing though? How's your day? How's your morning? How's everything, life, happiness? How's all of that today? How goes your day? Wait for you. I'll wait for you. I'll wait. I'll wait. I will wait for you. About to run. Let's go. Some errands. Let's go. That's a good way to get started. Absolutely. You gonna talk to some people. You gonna get some new perspectives today. Let's go. What was that? Paint? That is paint. No, that's not paint. That's the sticker. Huh, that's cool. All right, so what we did yesterday, well, you said hopefully get some painting in today also. Yeah, I haven't seen any of your live streams, so I'm thinking that, there's a turn of events where, you're doing something else that life is calling you to do. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man. I think this one would be good. Well, I'm glad you have joined us today. You get to see some part of this stream because I haven't talked to you in a couple days. Interesting. Interesting. Wait, can I get all of that in there? I can get all of that in there too. Paint does weird stuff when it's mixed together. Kind of looks like gray matter. Interesting. And I honestly do not want to step on any of that paint that I just dripped onto the foam down there. Because gross. Gross. Because I have socks on, and as soon as I step on, yeah, that's going to be ridiculous. But look at what this paint just did, though. Isn't that wild? It looks like some abstract painting, but that's what the paint just did. That's crazy. You said life said you need a break from live streaming. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's an interesting statement right there because I want to say that my life could be saying the same exact thing too because I've been streaming every single day, just twice a day. And I mean, it's not as bad because I give like an hour or two, maybe 3 hours at the max. And then the rest of the day, I'm just doing necessity things because I'm prepping to move and taking care of my little one. You know, just random stuff, random necessity things. Yep, yep. But I can't wait to watch you paint today. You know, if that's what you're called to do today, I can't wait to see that. So, yeah, it's such a nice day out too. Kind of like fluffy clouds out here. Some UAPs, you know, the regular stuff. But yeah, I appreciate everybody joining. I'm thinking that we would have like 3,000 people here today, but looks like there's only going to be a few. And that's cool. But we'll go ahead and get started because I have a few pieces of tape that are stuck to this canvas, right? This stream is different today, huh? Yesterday I had like 40 people watching and I was like, whoa, never that before. But it's cool. A few people. As long as I'm documenting at this point, that's cool. But what I did yesterday is before I started painting on everything, I added blue tape. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna peel off the blue tape and see where the leave behinds are based on that type of, hold on. Yep. 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 So I guess we can start from the bottom because I believe this is the bottom part. Well, you know what? Let's start from the top, and then we'll work our way. Down. So I had tape that went across here. As you can see, there's like leave behinds, which is cool. That's what I really want to. I want to see. Actually, we could start. There's a piece of tape here. It's going to be really difficult to figure out if this tape is, because it should be like, when I call leave behinds, just because the tape is in one spot, the paint will dry however it chooses to, and we'll get the sediments underneath the tape. Somebody told me that, oh yeah, just use blue tape. Blue tape will help stop situations, but blue tape is just blue tape. That's it. But so, oh, this is even more difficult. Maybe I need to get on this side. So let's see. I wish there was like a sound that would emulate, but it's not going to. Oh, there is one up here too. Oh, I didn't see you. It's like underneath like a thick coat of, there it is. Nice. Got that out of the way. Got this one out of the way. Yeah, like I said, I wish the sounds would be like perfect, but there's no sound to it. It's just blue tape. It's just blue tape. Let me get on this side too. What's interesting enough is that when I put the blue tape up here, I knew that it was not going to, because there's so much water in paint, I knew that it was going to be underneath the, it was going to be underneath. There was nothing that I could do about that because the paint is water and water will seep in into every, oh, that is, see, that's not good. That's tearing the paint now because the paint has become its own situation, and that's peeling a lot of paint off, which I don't need that to happen. But let's see. Although it's dry, it's not. Let me see. Yeah, that didn't do well at all. It's cool. It happens. Sorry about the arm wrestling of this tape, but like I said, I probably should have did it yesterday while the paint was still moist, because now at this point, and that's what I remember, now at this point the paint is at a complete dryness, so it's just going to tear. But that's fine. It happens. We are experiencing something, and even the temperature was different. It was cold yesterday after I finished painting, so that temperature is like, it's like everything. And I can't control, it seems like I can't control the camera either. Can't control the camera either. But yes, my fingernails. I'm just trying to peel off the glue. There we go. Yeah, I should have probably somewhere at night peeled the tape off. Actually, probably at the last live stream, probably should have peeled it off. And I thought of it, and I was like, you know what? No, I'll just wait till tomorrow. No. Because I don't want it to peel, but the section of, god dang, the section need be paint. Because now it's not going to lay flat. See? That's not good. It's like taffy now. Taffy's delicious. This is not, just not even close. Yeah, so I'm going to remember that for the next pour. But all in all, it looks good. I'm glad that I was able to get this into a experience. 100%. Please stop falling. There's another one back here. What time is it? 11. All right, I think that's it. I don't think I have any more paint. It needs to be uncovered. Yeah, I think that's all. Maybe. Well, there's differences though. Like I said, there's like leave behinds because the paint like soaked into the edges, which I enjoy. Like that's really crazy that it looks like that. And I like the stern edges too because it looks pretty sharp. You can see that how sharp these edges are. It's pretty cool. Although this is not it, but it happens. Yeah, but this looks good, y'all. I did a really good job on this. I really did. Look at that. That's crazy good. That's crazy good. Yeah. Worth it. Totally worth it. All right, so what I said, I thought I was going to draw characters in between here. I want to add something, but it just really depends. Like, because the spaces are pretty empty and I like the white. Maybe it looks good like this. Maybe I should just let it stay as, see, the paint's still wet. See that? It's not completely dry, which is cool, but we're going to let it sit out here and let it dry itself. And yep, that'll be it. that will be it. Yeah. All right, but we have another canvas to work on today, so that's what we're about to do. So let's just exchange this one for this one. We don't need those. And so the canvas that I'm using is 24 by 36 by Artist Canvas, 100% cotton, just like your clothes should be. All right, so I have a few cups that are lined up for this experience. And what we're going to do is we're going to add, let's see, we're going to add some paint. And so I'm going to take this, I'm going to take these small, canvas pieces, and we're going to allow this canvas to be our primary part to drip, if that makes sense. So I'm going to get some cups filled with paint. Oh my gosh, why did I just do that? Okay. Oh. Okay, just got tangled up by all of the blue paint tape. You have class. So, all right, so what did I say? I was going to start out with whatever's happening in here. This looks like this could be useful, but I want to add other colors to it. So we can add, this is our cup. This is our main cup for our process. And in order to get it to not fall, we're going to need more tape. Oh, that's the bottom side. Let's see. The struggle. There we go. Just add some more tape in places. So this will be our carrier for our experience. So, yep. Oh, look, it's already got paint up there already. So let's take that. And we're going to add whatever this is. That's some good paint. Of course, they would call me right now. Right now. And so I want to do this in layers for just for this first one. I have an idea of how I want it to look, but these two colors mix really well. And I think that should cover this entire part. So this is our, yeah, of course they left a message. Of course they would call right now. Of course they would. So this is our first pour. So we obviously will need to cover this entire part or portion of the canvas. Maybe I could have used some more paint, but we'll see. We shall see. I just want to coat this as much as possible so we're not wasting any paint. And as this is it's really, really dark. I didn't know it was gonna come out this dark, but I like it. It has like a little somber piece of strip there, and perfect. I got most of the edges covered too. Most of the edges, and we're just gonna let that. We're just gonna let that be that. That is our first pour, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. You said, what is that? I don't know what you're talking about. What is what? The canvas at the bottom or the paint colors? Which part are you talking about, Omizu? Or the ringtone? Somebody tried calling me. Are you talking about the tape? You talking about this? It's just a stand for. It's just a stand for the canvas. So that it'll just stand on its own, so it's not touching the actual canvas on the bottom, which I'm okay with, but yeah, it just does whatever. So we have 4 canvas pieces that we're going to use for today for this pouring, and maybe I should have answered the phone. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Yep. Yep. All right, here's our. Oh yeah, it's just the stand for it, so I can make sure that the sides don't get sticky when it's laid down. It'll just adhere here. So let's go to our next part of, just like that. Just pour some more in here. You said I thought it was a crazy stencil construction. Yo, I swear I do be making up stuff. I really do. I just have like the mindset to do, I don't know, just to do whatever. Because I need it to fit. I need it to work. I need it to be something that, yeah, that I like to see. I like making tools. I'm a carpenter, I guess. That's what I've been called. So I could just make whatever, however. Yep. Yep. So I added a little bit of red. We're gonna add some yellow. And here come the flies. Here come the flies. I think I need some more. I do want to add lighter colors, so let's see if we can add orange, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be orange, and I don't have any white, so we can't really mix everything. like how I really want it to be. But we'll make it. We'll make it. Yep. Oh, and the wind started blowing too. So let's go. Absolutely. I like these colors. I like the fact that they're darker and they have just like a different vibrancy to its nature. Let's go. I'm trying to get all of the corners so I don't have to like try to paint over top of everything. Yep, nice and crispy with the colors. Come on. So we're gonna let that sit for a second. And that's gonna do whatever it's gonna do right there. And yeah, probably a little bit more orange in the next one will be healthy. So crazy stencil. Oh, because the outlines are stencil. But that would be cool. That would be something different. That would definitely be something different. I'm just gonna add a little bit more orange and red because I do have a lot of orange and red. So I'm just gonna add that, and we're just gonna mix this up. We're gonna take a swig of this real quick to see if it tastes good, if it mixed well, and yeah, let's see. Yum yum yum. Don't drink paint. Paint is disgusting, and it'll probably make you sick. Yep. Yep. So don't do that. Yep. All right. So I needed to get that edge. So we just added a little bit of red and a little bit of orange. I don't know if it did the job, but the colors look good. The colors look really good. I think 6 people left because I said I was going to take a sip of that, but that's not true. I don't drink paint. That's weird. That's really, but I like the colors though. Look at that. Look at, it's like lava, like hot lava. Can I get this edge though? Can we just get this? Yes, we can get this edge, y'all. Maybe it's like a little. No. All right. So we're gonna put that here. Perfect. And then we're just gonna have to turn these around because I need to get to the far side this direction over here. So that's what we're about to do. And this is gonna be so freaking easy to do, but you gotta be a master in order to do it right. Yep. Perfection right there. So we got some dark, and then we got some bright. So we just got to find what our in between is too. We'll have some greens, maybe some lights, some light blues, something that will, yeah, that'll be different. Let's go. So let's move this just towards the the back. So that'll drip there. This one will drip here. So let's go ahead and open up yet another canvas, because we're not done at all. So we're going to open up this one. Got this one right here, fresh. I think I have another sit. We're just going to apply that with some tape. Okay, plastic. Okay. And yes, it is definitely going to stay, I think. This one needs some TLC, it seems. But I appreciate everybody joining today. Let's go. Got a few people in here. Oh, Mizu, I know, is here. Let's go. So that one stands perfectly. So what did I say? We need some brighter colors. We'll start out with like some yellow. How about that? Some rich yellow. Get a lot of yellow. How about that? I'm not sure what the blue will do, but we'll add orange. We'll add some reds. And what's this, purple? We'll just add some purple because I haven't seen purple in a while. I almost never see purple in my drippings, so get it? I guess that's a good thing. And then we'll just add some more yellow. Whoa, we do not have any more yellow. That's crazy. Whoa. All right, that's empty. So, do we have what it takes to fill this one up? Probably not. It feels empty. It feels really empty. So that is the yellow that we have. I probably should have bought more, but I did not. I didn't. So let's pour this one. What's good? Everything is good. How you doing today? How's your day treating you? The human psyche. How's your day treating you? How's life? Because we're here just dripping paint. That's really it. That's really it. That's really how the day goes. Yep. Not bad. I think I got most of it covered, but looks like it might struggle. Oh, that was a huge amount of paint right there that dripped. Huge. And let's see if that sticks. It does. Okay. That was a sound. That was a crazy sound. Let's see if we can get some paint on the way down. Oops. On the way down there. You said always well. Great to hear. Great to hear. I'm glad you're making it. I'm so glad you're making it the exact way that you choose it to be. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, I need some more paint. I feel like I'm like running super duper low. So I think we might have to go to the store today and just grab some additional paint on everything. Yep. Let's see if we can get some paint here in this corner because, well, that's where it belongs. That's where it belongs. There goes that one. I'm trying to get the edges as well filled so I don't actually have to mess with any of the paint. But as is, sometimes we run low. Yep. So this is our catch-all canvas at the bottom, as you see. I'm not actually dripping it on the table or anything like that. This is actually just a canvas piece. And this, you know, is supposed to look like this. So, come on. I don't think it's going to... Yep, I think that's it for that one. The next one we're going to use... I don't think we have any more yellow, but we'll use black, red, blue, and I don't think we have any white. We'll just try to stick to our orange, like highlighter colors, and we'll see where it takes us. Because we have another canvas. A whole nother canvas. Right here. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Although I don't have another stand for this one. I should have brought another one out, but we don't. It's cool. So let's move over here. I said I needed more black, so let's get our container open so we can get some more black paint. We're going to use quite a large amount of paint at this point, so because we have to make sure that we have to get most of this filled, so we're going to use a significant amount of paint in this next. It's probably going to go pretty slow because I want to make sure that we get some details. So pretty much just dump as much paint in there as possible. Just like I said, we're going to add, let's see. It does not want me to sit that down at all on the stable, so a stable platform. So I'm going to open up this blue. Oops, please don't fall. So I got to pour. And once again, this is not a cup that I'm drinking out of. I'm just using it to pour paint into, because that would be gross. Gross. So some of that paint at the bottom needs to come to the top. So we're not going to mix, because if we mix it, it'll just be gray. All of the colors will just be gray. Yeah. So I get as much of much of this paint on out of here. Got this orange too. The orange should come out really well. Yep. So before I pour, it looks like I could use some added elements to this bottom piece, because the bottom piece is also canvas as well. So I'm actually painting. That's the goal, is to paint as much of the canvas on the bottom too, because it's abstract and I really enjoy abstract. I think of it as energy more or less, because there is a continuous amount of flow. It wants to go somewhere. Even when it's in this drying process, it feels, the paint is what I'm talking about, feels like it needs to go somewhere. So until it rests, it's going to continue to go, and wherever it wants to. Basically, that's how I see this painting process. Now, others have, they figured out how to paint and add things, apply things, and that's how, that's how they've been painting for years. So, but my take on painting is that we can do it however we choose to. I don't just need a paintbrush and say, hey, I'm going to put this up here and make this look like this and this is look like this. It's okay to do that because that is your style, but my style is abstract. I love the feeling of being in control of the paint and then allowing it to do whatever it wants to do once it lands. That's the abstraction part. And I enjoy that. I really do. Another canvas. Let's go. Yeah. Shetty, how you doing? Yeah, we got another canvas. This is my last canvas, just to let you know. So that means we have to buy another one. Look at that in there. That was like a whole planet of something. Doesn't it? Does it not? So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna move you here so we can see what it looks like. Oh, that looks like a rod right there. We need to get rid of that. It looks like a whole entire rod. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yep. Sherry, how are you doing today? How are your experiences for today? Let's move this one too, because I think it being on its side is enough. Okay, okay, okay. I appreciate everybody joining today too. Like this is awesome for me today. I feel free. I feel like there is a part of my day that needs something like this because I'm drawing. I'm figuring out how to draw in my own specific way. And I'm taking my previous experiences, how good they were, and I'm using that to emphasize how I choose my day to be. I went for a walk this morning, which is always so good. I exercised. My son got some fresh air this morning before he went to class, and like just feeling the best way that I can today. Yeah, yeah. I got some positive things happening next week, so next week is gonna be interesting. I'm trying to get this house together, and you know, trying to make that part of the dream come true. Because I've always dreamed of having a house, just didn't know when. And I finally am almost, finally am there in that experience, right? Finally mobile in that experience. Yep. Yep. But thank you guys for watching this stream today. I really appreciate that. Like it takes a lot for people to be like tuned into something and commenting and just saying positive things because that's all we really need. If it was some negative stuff, I'd be like, well, that's how your day is going. Our day, amazing. Amazing because, well, because we made it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. 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 So this last canvas that we have over here, we're gonna wait until we can get as many of these colors here. I'll probably add another brighter color as well because this blue is pretty cool. It has a gray, but I think I'll add some red to emphasize the color details, just to make sure this painting really stands out. I like the white. The white atmosphere gives it more of a place, like a liminal space, until all of the energy, the colors and things like that become the main focus, right? And I added these other colors in the background just to show you what energy looks like when it's at rest. That makes sense. This is energy. I'm doing energetic things, but everything on the flat space is at rest. It's slowly trying to dry, but yes, that is what we're doing. Yep.
How's it going?
It's going great. There are 10 people who are watching or enjoying this experience for today. I got people commenting. How are you doing? You're good? Okay. Good to hear. Good to hear. Once again, we can always change that. If your day is not what it says that you want it to be, we can always change that because we have the power. 100%. 100%. We got the power, y'all. Yep. 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 All right, I think I'm gonna add because most of this color is starting to come out completely gray. I'm losing the blue. Wait, there it is. There it is. No, we'll continue to play with this. I think I like how this blue is accenting all over the place. Let's go. We are we're getting this. Said another canvas. You said, I'm doing well. How's your day going? Yep. I think I just described it. Sorry I didn't read it until now, but I think I described my day as being super fulfilled. Like it's not over in any way, shape, or form because I still have other things I need to take care of, like business wise, but you know, it is what it is. I like those colors swirled together. Let's go. Let's go. I'm telling you, there's a purpose in what I'm doing. I know what I can do, so I'm just hoping the colors become. Yep. No. I just. Are you okay?
Yeah.
There's a reason why you're like up against the glass like that.
No.
Okay.
I just want to do everything.
Okay. I'm painting.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. It is okay. All right. Let's take these. Let's take. Huh?
Maybe I'll.
You could paint. Absolutely. I would. What's the word?
Right.
Yeah, look at that one. It's so cool. I want to add paint to this one too, but we'll give this a second. I'm gonna move this out of the way because I really need space. I need space because I'm gonna turn this around and get to that side too, and I just need space. Yo, it's probably gonna be a hot day. I can just hear all of the creatures just humming the fact that the day is going to be super hot. I can just hear it. All right, so we got to the middle a little bit. So let's turn this around real quick. I think I could have added more yellow at the bottom too. Or on my hand too. Uh, yeah.
Rock.
Say what?
What you making?
I'm making an abstract universe where the colors mix together, subtle differences. Yeah. I'm having a lot of fun. There's people that are watching, so I'm guessing that's what that's what I call fun too. Huh? Say what?
I can't push it.
I can't hear you either.
I can't push it.
Okay, well, use your feet. All right, so I'm turning this around thinking that the colors would mix well, but they're not. So we're gonna add some blues. I like the gray. The gray matter is cool in this experience, but it's like subject to get. Yeah, there we go. That blue is going to hit so hard. Yeah. You said you said that's wonderful. Glad you're having a good day. I appreciate that. The day is just remarkable, man. All I have to do is figure out how to keep on creating because that's what the day called me to do. I'm not here to destroy. I'm here just to create something of value for a day. Maybe in somebody else's future will bring them, some type of good feelings or emotions or sensations or something like that. Because this is basically how I saw the day. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna paint the way I usually like to paint, and that's how we're gonna get this done. So yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's some space in between here too. So we might have to mix them up uh, just to make sure. we get, let's see. You said, okay, my cousins are screaming songs out in the yard across the street. Okay. Said they're screaming. Guess they're having a good day too. Dang, that's. I guess that's what we're supposed to do. Sound is everything at this point, right? Okay. You said, guess I might start singing back to find out which cousins it is. Oh my gosh, that sounds fun. That sounds so much fun. Yo, way to make your day. See, that's like, that made me smile. Just thinking about that made me smile. Like you had to go find out. You obviously probably thought there was something going on, but to realize like they're only, making their day bright, you know? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, I might have to say so. Yep. Yep. All right, let's put this one over here because it's a little closer to this side. Since you might have to, that's cool. I think you should. I think you should exactly add some value to whatever it is they're truly doing for themselves. Yeah, there should be a lot more red and orange in here too. So let's add that. I'm gonna get another cup because that blue is gonna be crazy if I let me see, let me see, let me see. It's gonna be wild. So I just put some paint in this one here. We'll see what it does. Dang. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, those colors mix freaking well. No. Oops. A little too much. Oh no. Let's come back over here and add some of. Let's go. So I like to think that this is like the best way to add paint, regardless on how um, the paint drips. It just feels more sufficient to add it this way. It really, really does. Mm. Got some blue in there. Haha. I still need the. I still like that red. Let's see if we get more red out there. More red. Oops. Well, that poured out like something I've never seen before. Why did it do that? Why did it pour out like that? Nope. Let's go. Perfect. All right, so we're almost done with these little tads of paint here. I like the description that it's adding to. Maybe. All right. So that corner over here, let's get back to that one real quick. Let's see if I can do this without about making mistakes. Because in the paint world, the goal is to make something feel feel right. So we got this corner here. Let's scoot that. We got this corner right here that's it's completely empty, right? And I like it. I like it a lot. I like the fact that everything is like, oh, what we got going over here? A bunch of colors, some signaling, some different. Like, oh, what's underneath here? Emptiness. That's crazy. So let's pretty much add what's left on this cup right here. We're gonna try to get as much of this on here as possible because that corner, we're gonna need all of that. And we're probably gonna need some red in here too. So we're gonna add some red because red is like a very deep color. There's some of the darker colors. Nice. I think that's good though. And we have just some red. Just try to get a fill. These little gaps. That's red. Perfect. And there it goes. And I'm turning it so I can get as much of the paint onto the canvas before it hits the bottom layer there. So I'm just gonna do my best. I'm turning it and turning it and turning it and turning it. And the wind is blowing. Just got to get this corner. And luckily for me that there is a catch-all on the floor just to make sure I don't get too crazy with the paint. So, because sometimes I do. Sometimes it's like, oh, you're gonna dump some paint on the floor. How much do you think you're gonna dump? Well, as much as you can. Oh, let's just keep dumping more. Oh, you're not finished? We're just gonna keep dumping more paint on it? Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think that's it. It's pretty much encapsulated the entire canvas. You know, they got a little few sides here. And obviously I don't have a glove over top of my pointer finger, which is smart of me, but I think that's pretty much it, y'all. I think that is exactly the way it's supposed to look with that piece. Oh, there's some more dripping. So we're gonna put this on the floor. Oh wait, I didn't show y'all what it looked like. There it is. That's what it looks like. You said good color combination. Ooh, let's go. Wait, did I read that before your other message? Sorry. Oh shoot, I'm missing stuff. Said, did you get my comment off one of the shorts about where you can find the pouring medium? I did not. I did not see that yet. I didn't see that post. I saw somebody's comment and then it disappeared. So I'll have to go back on the computer and just look at where the comment went. But I'm pretty sure it's up there. Or you can just tell me now, or you can just I'll just wait until I get the get the get the computer. Ah, damn, bro. I'll just get the computer to yeah, to give me the message. You said poor master? That sounds crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Poor master general. Let's go. I'm honestly, I think that that's exactly what it sounds like that I am. 100%. Like I figured out how to do this on so many levels, you know? It kept deleting my comment. I guess it was because I put the store's name in the description the first two times and I posted it. So on the third time, I didn't put the store's name. That's what I said. I was like, wait, it was like there was a message and then it wasn't a message. So I don't know how that works. I don't know if somebody's what's the word? If they are I don't know, they're clowning. Is that the word? They're being clowns. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, I kept seeing a message and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to read it. Then it's gone. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because I read everything. Everything is at some point, you know, everything is read. So regardless if I don't say anything, but I usually say something, I usually respond to it. So yeah. Yep. Wait, I did have other gloves. Okay. I appreciate that comment, Omizu. You said I'm a poor master general. That felt different when I said it too. That was weird. Like I really felt that. That was cool. That was cool. Thank you, Omizu. Thank you for that feeling. I've never felt that before. Yeah, yeah. I got a ton of paint in this one though. I don't think I'm gonna go crazy. I think I'm just gonna fill out where some of the portions of paint can be, and that's it. I think we'll be done for this chaotic, like, yeah. Just trying to make sure that there's spots that do actually have do have paint, and the wind's blowing. Oh my gosh, the paint. Yep. I did want more yellow, but I guess I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna get that for this one. That's fine. That's so fine. That's so fine, y'all. But yeah, this corner needs some paint. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I'm overreaching and the wind's blowing. It's like pouring from the bottom of the cup too. Okay, we'll do that both ways then. Mm-hmm. 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 It's like this corner needs paint too. Let's go ahead and turn this frown. No! Upside down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look at this one though. This one's cool. This is like just a bright sun. I don't like the fact that it's empty here. I always feel like there could be something that I could always add to like some of these in a sense, because most of it could be transitioned into, I mean, anything. If we truly want it to be something, it could be whatever. It could just be whatever. And just if we try just a little bit, I swear you can make magic, y'all. Well, not real magic. Real magic is not real. Real magic is made up magic. But yeah, we could just make up whatever we want. That's magic. When you just make it up, that's magic. Like that commercial, do you believe in magic? And then a lot of people are like, no. And then that dude was like, he started frowning and stuff, and he's like, well, why don't you just believe? And they're like, well, because I don't believe in magic. And he was like, well, just have a happy meal and then you'll feel happy. And I was like, what are you trying to tell me? That I have to be happy because you said magic is real and that's the case? Like, bro, why don't you go sit down somewhere? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That one commercial from the 90s. You know who you are. You know what I'm talking about. That dude right there. Hmm. The one that had our whole entire childhood. And then when we grew up, we were like, oh, we still do like that. And then you're like, let's just give it to our kids too, because our kids will like what we liked when we were forced to smile and have a happy meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, sheesh, ridiculous, ridiculous, redonkulous, redonkulous, yo. I mean, I never really liked that place either. I really didn't, because I didn't understand it. And if you couldn't explain to me what it was, they're like, oh, it's just a place where kids go and they have a happier day. And I'm like, well, I had a happier day before I came here. Like, now you're forcing things onto me that, people are exchanging money for plastic. Just playing. All right. Said I agree with me. Wait, hold on. I said if Walmart didn't have it, the art hobby stores like Michael's have a variety of color paints in the same price as Walmart. That is very true. Probably the only YouTuber that does pours that I will regularly watch. Let's go. I appreciate Omizu. I appreciate that. I do pour a lot of paint. I've been pouring for an entire year. Like, For real, for real. Like that's how long I've been pouring paint now. Like I am kind of do they call a master of none? Like because every day is different, you know. So I'm like, oh, well, I can do it this way. I do it this way. It's okay. It's quite okay. Yeah. But I do be pouring paint. I do be getting to it. I be getting to it. I do. I do. I do. I do. I appreciate it, Mizu. That made my whole entire day listening to that, bro. Just talking it. My whole day. My whole day. My whole entire day is greater now. Because I took the words that you gave me and I made them mine. It's all mine. All mine. All mine. When this dries, it probably won't even look like this for whatever reason, but I'm having a good time. It's kind of like I'm practicing a specific way of getting the job done, you know? Getting the job. Because that's at the end of the day, I guess this is just a job, right? It's just a job. I enjoy my job. I enjoy what it gives me too. Yep. Yep. All right, I'm gonna put this down because my wrist is like, bro, you realize you've been holding that? So I'm gonna put this on the floor before I drop it. Actually, no, I'm not gonna put it on the floor. I'm gonna put it in the back. And we're just gonna let that be. So I believe like this top of this one is cool. Um now this over here, can you see that? It's like a mirror. That's crazy. Look at that. That's like a mirror. It's like shiny. Super, 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 super shiny. Super shiny. And if I just add another color, look how it's trying to focus because you can't see it. You just cannot see. The point. Wait, can I draw a person? I think I can draw a person. I think I can. If I try, I can draw a person. Colors. Maybe the person is like here. Maybe he's like relaxing or something, kicking her feet up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's got her feet up. Oh yeah. Yeah. Make sure she got a backrest to her chair. She's like, can y'all see that? Well, it was a person until maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was never an actual person. Maybe I just made up something. That's a person though. That's a person. It's a person too. Oh, he's got a knife. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But I like the colors though. I don't know if they're gonna come out to anything, but I do like the colors. I do. And let's see if I can get. I still haven't figured out how to paint with this yet. In like paint, faces, dogs, all that stuff. It's just really still abstract. So we'll figure it out one day. I'll be like, I got it. I'll just be like, yo, check this out. And I'll just show you like in the midst of it happening. And it'll be like, yo, I can't believe this dude just drew that with paint. Or it just could be upside down. It could be whatever. Whatever. It could be an octopus. Yeah. Because I can draw, I just need to focus on um, details. I like details. I think that's a snail. I think so. Nope, it's not a snail. It's not. I don't know, but it's turning into that. Still abstract. It's still abstract, y'all. I'm so sorry. Where's the red at? There's some red for you. There's the red underneath, though. But if I had white, that would be freaking awesome. Let me see if there is. Let me see if there is some white in here. I think so. There is a mosquito, and I really hope to everything that this mosquito did not bite me, because I, on everything, do not like mosquitoes now. I told myself no more bites from mosquitoes, because for one thing, they don't tell me or warn me that they're going to bite me. I could just feel them after the fact that um, they bitten, taken my blood, like scientist or something. Like, bro, you could have just let me know that you wanted some blood, and I would have been like, no, because it's mine. But maybe that's what mosquitoes are. Oh, shoot. Maybe mosquitoes are scientists. Oh, I never thought about that one, bro. I never thought about that. Because why do they need your blood? Why? Only scientists take your blood to dissect it and see if it's like healthy or string theory, stuff. Just stuff. Just a bunch of stuff. Stuff. The stuff, the stuff, the stuff. You say it's where I go to get paints when Walmart doesn't have what I'm looking for. Let's go. You said I agree with Omizu. Other people that pour paint always pour the same generic paintings. These paintings are unique and interesting. Let's go. I appreciate that. I so do appreciate that. So I had I thought of that too. I one day started dripping paint. And I was like, dang, man, all my paint looked like somebody else's. And I was like, how do I make it mine? And I was like, just ignore whatever they did. Just don't use their technique, because their technique is their own. And guess what? In order for them to make money, and nothing's wrong with that, everybody else's, because that's what people do. They follow where the money goes. They don't care if they're really making art. No, they don't really care if they're creating. They care about making art. So let me explain to you what art is. Art is the manufacture of a product that has been duplicated or copied by another person. That's what art is, for the purpose of only selling. Creating is the purpose of making something new. That is what creating is. And some people are like, oh, well, I'm an artist. And I was like, oh, so you only sell artwork. You don't really actually create for the purpose of something that draws energy, something that is unique. And I didn't ask them all of that, but that's how I look at it when somebody tell me that they're an artist. Now they could be following the premise of everybody else, right? They could be like, oh, this is how you do it and blah blah blah. But I'm like, you're following somebody else. You're following somebody else who has no idea what our creativity can expand to. We only doing, just like I said, just to make money. And if you want to make money, get a job. You know what I'm saying? People who actually really want to create define real reality based on what it looks like now, not what it looked like when Picasso and Michelangelo and all those other people who have done portraits a billion times over. You know what I'm saying? Because oh, this does look like a female though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's washed artwork. They are going to continue to make the same copies of artwork over and over and over again. Because why? Because it sells. The people are dead. Let it go, bro. Make something new. Stand on your own. And that's how I see creativity. And once again, I call it when I see it. Like if I see people who are really creating, I'll call it out. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I have to watch your content, but I choose to because you're actually making something that I believe in. And that's what my reality sees and says. Because just like I said, all them other people are dead and they're dead for a reason. Like let their paintings, their drawings be somebody's like, oh, this is what I like to see. But I know that there's more artists, there's more creators out there who can define right now what reality is. That was somebody else's old thinking or, reason to get up every day. Find your own, bro. 100% find your own. And that is truly what life is about. Yeah, that's what the universe wants us to do. Find your own. Because after everything is all said and done, when you die, you know what they're going to do to your artwork? Copy it. Yup. That's all they're going to do is copy it. Look what I just did. I didn't copy a single other person's artwork at all. I made my own just like that. You want to know why? Because I made it. Let's go. Let's go. I made it. I did. And I believe in my artwork 100%. I believe in everything that I do. I believe in everything that I say because I am the truth which lies above and below. I am the truth. I am. Let's go. You said the 90s was a sad time. It was. People did things based on survival, not because they were like, yeah, I know I can make this and this is a part of my great day. They were like, no, I need to do this because if I don't do this, I won't make money. I won't survive out here on the streets or whatever the case was. Or some gallery won't take my artwork because, you know what I'm saying? You said, I pour definitely fiddle like that. Laugh out loud. What's up, Tabitha? How you doing? You said I see her and the ones behind her. Oh, y'all saw that, right? This mosquito really bit me on my elbow. Freak. Come on, man. This is why I put long sleeve shirts out here, and I don't even have one today because it's hot. You said, cool, Tabitha. I'll check out your channel. Absolutely. We will definitely check out your channel, Tabitha. Hold on. Where's my phone at? It's in my pocket. Hold on. Tabitha, if you say you do this, I'm going to your channel right now, and you will. You will. Hold on. Hold on, Tabitha. Hold on, Tabitha. I got paint on my phone just now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that mosquito bit me so bad. Yo, they be freaking draining my blood. You know what? I don't even mind if they have my blood, the mosquitoes. I just would think that it would be okay if they not numb me and then I feel that weird itchy feeling because they infected me with whatever the heck it was. Yeah, that thing sucks. Get out of here, bro. Like, get the heck out of here. Oh no, the wind is blowing. No. Oh, y'all didn't even see that. Oh no. Okay, we might have to put y'all on the floor because it just it tried to blow everything. Hold on, I'm gonna put you on the floor. Even the painting behind me tried to go somewhere. Hold on. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me see. Tabitha DeSona. Wait, can I not get onto your? Why can't I go to your? No, I can go to it on this one, right? Nope, I can't. Hold on. Tabitha DeSonia. If I'm saying your name wrong, so sorry. Tabath. You have a TV show? What? You have a whole TV show? Tabitha? Tabitha takes over? Wait, what? No, that's not it. DeSona. DeSonia. Wait, that's not it. Oh, I can't find you. Tabat. I can't find you. Let me see if you got videos. I see somebody doing push ups. I'm not sure if that's you. No, that's Tabitha Knight. Oh, I can't find you. I can't. Mine for painting is not up. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, okay. I got a few of my older pieces up on post on my channel. I think I've only done one abstract painting, and my mom took it to her house, and I don't know where it is now. Oh shoot, she probably oh man, she was like, yo, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I can see it. Oh no, that's crazy. You said I'll have to look for it next time I'm over there. Let's go. Because like my mom has my paintings too. I see what she does with my paintings on the entryway of the house. She has them faces the door, so that's the first thing you see. You said bad mosquito, stay away. Yeah, this one. Let me see where the other mosquito bite went. Right here. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. There's like a little bump right there. I was like, bro, chill. But I think it did bite me on my elbow on everything. You said we're just microorganisms that grew up. I believe that. At some point in time, yeah, I believe that. The human. You said, wait, I got to get a drink of water. My throat is dry. Dry. Whew. We need, I'm guessing the dryer went off like crazy, huh? Yeah, I'm so sorry. It probably scared you, didn't it? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. That water tasted delicious. Raw. So, oh, look what the plastic just did. Oh, man. The plastic. Did y'all see that? I should have let y'all see that before I. Dang it. The plastic peeled. It's cool. The plastic peeled the paint. The I don't know what that is, but it just did that. It just peeled up the. Oh, oh man. All right, so I think we have a little bit more white. We can just add it to this one too. You said we have been lied to all these years. Vampires don't turn into bats, they turn into mosquitoes. Oh, shoot. Yo, you hit the freaking nail completely on its head right there with that one. That statement right there. The vampires. That's crazy. Yep, I believe that. I believe the vampires. Exactly. I actually saw a bat last night. As we were walking, I was like, yo, is that a bat? It was fluttering so freaking hard. I was like, yeah, that's definitely a bat. I think I might have to get a long jacket because the humping my arm right now, and I am not okay with that. I'm just not. I just feel them up against my elbow. Cause all right, you know what? I'm gonna go get a. Hold on. Hold up. If I said it, I'm gonna go do it. Cause these mosquitoes. I don't care if I'm hot. My elbow is my elbow. I need some air in here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Freaking mosquitoes, man. Where's my. Hold up. Hold up. All right, rest assured, I am secure and safe. I'm probably gonna get paint all over my hoodie at this point, but it's cool. I turned it inside out, so nobody can see that I'm actually a professional painter, and all of my clothes have paint on it. There's nothing I can do about that. Not one single thing, except for like stop wearing clothes. All right, you said I'm a painter. Everything I paint is originals. Nothing is ever really the same. Even if I do a little cluster of ornaments, paintings for Christmas gifts. Nice. Let's go. We have a bat that liked to sit with me on the back porch at night. He'd hang out on the porch rails, waiting for bugs while I sat on in the swing. Yo, that's crazy. I like that. Yeah, thank you for sharing that too. That sounds really connection. Like the vibration on that was, yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that part, Sherry. For real, for real. Because that's what we're supposed to do, connect with all the other beings that live, on this planet. Because, humans are not the only things that we can make connections with, right? And if you don't believe that, you've never walked through the forest before. The forest will have everything connected. Just everything lives together. We live separate from everything. We even live separate from other people. Isn't that something? We're like, no, we can't have neighbors. Oh, okay. 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 Whatever you want it to be. 1,000 acres and only horses and flies. Oh, excuse me. I had to sneeze hard on that one. I had to sneeze hard. Yep. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But thank you all for being here today. Thank you for being with me during this crazy journey of an experience. I like to I like to say a special thank you to all those who've subscribed as well. Because whatever is about to happen here in the future, you guys are going to be the first to see it. And I mean, it may not seem like it's like, something like nothing new, but in all actuality, this is a part of my future. And you guys get to actually, help me produce my future by being, content creators or illustrators or designers or just being yourself. And that just goes a long way. It really, really, really does. Because I don't know everybody. So I guess the point of, this format is to communicate with as many people as I can. And every day is different. So different people join. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm very close to getting my monetization, which means I can get paid on YouTube, and which is really cool. But I guess when that happens, like you'll get what's it called? You'll get ads and stuff like that. So I'll promise to be as good without the ads. Like oversaturating my content or whatever the case is. Like if you want to go back and rewatch something. So um, yeah, because I know how it hurts to watch something and it's like, oh, here's an ad, like, and then it's like, oh, well, welcome back from that long ad that took your attention away. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. So, and that's why most of my accounts, I try, I just try to bring fulfillment content, based on the truth, and rather than showing you something that you have to buy, or you wasn't thinking about eating, and then some commercials like, hey, you should just go eat right now because we made this commercial about eating, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. That's exactly what they do. And I'm so sorry for that. I wish I could have another platform that I actually get paid by the company without ads, and subjecting myself to rigorous, I don't know, ridiculousness. Because y'all don't know what happens behind the scenes. Unless you get monetized, you have no idea how these ads become like, you might be interested in watching something and be like, oh, yeah, this is so cool. I enjoy watching an ad. You come back and you're like, oh, I didn't miss the whole entire situation because of an ad. So I apologize. I really do. 100% I apologize for that. Yep, I do. I do. Because, yeah, all my content right now is 100% free. 100%. Like I said, even if you gave like a donation, that would be helping me like continue to paint, because all of this stuff, this canvas costs me money, come out of my pocket, and the basis I can do is use it the best way that I can, without getting paid from monetization or whatever the heck else comes after monetization and stuff like that. But I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. I really, really do. I do. Because it's fun in the beginning. I swear, it's like the most fun ever. Creating, coming up with new ideas, and striving to make friends. That's really it. That's it. Just make friends. Yep. I think I'm done with this one though. I think we can. Yeah, we can stop tapping because I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I'm done tapping. We got 4 people, and yeah, yeah. So I just want to show y'all what we did today, real quick. Um, I don't think I'm gonna do anything with the one on the bottom. I think I'm gonna leave that one like that because I've never seen anyone like that. So the one that's on the floor here, this one by my toe, I think we're just gonna leave that one down there as is. Um, and I hope I didn't get paint on a. Oh my gosh! I hope I didn't get paint on a carpet. Oh man, I don't have paint on my foot yet. But anyway, you said, hold on. You said I enjoy spending time with you. I haven't forgot the question your son asked me about my favorite book. Let's go. So I'm going to get help to move some couches so I can open my bookcase and find those books. Wow. That's so inspirational right there. That is so inspirational. Holy crap. That's so cool. Wow. That's powerful right there. Oh my gosh, that's powerful right there, Sherry. That is powerful. Wow. 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 Let's go. That's powerful. I'm reflecting off of that right now. That's what I'm doing right this second. Just reflecting. Sheesh. You said so I can show him the books. Let's go. And I do show my son my subscribers and the people that I subscribe to. I show them the accounts. I show them like what I intently watch on YouTube. You know, because there's a lot of stuff that we don't realize is affecting us or influencing us. So I should always show him the things that I watch, so he knows that I'm not just watching random crazy people do random crazy things or jump off buildings for content and purpose like that. There's like important people out there, and I want him to know that he could be one of them too. Not just somebody for clout or chasing something that they never really fulfilled in their life. And you know, that is the purpose of what I do right now. I'm not chasing nothing. I'm actually guiding. I'm guiding whoever needs to be guided. I'm actually allowing myself to be vulnerable, and I speak. You know, I speak 100% what it is that I am. Yep, for real, for real. You said when has an ad ever made an experience better? Never, never, not one time. When we were watching movies, my son and I, we were like before the summer, just before school started, there would be a freaking ad on Tubi, and it would be the same ad. I mean, like, what were we talking about? Talking about homosexuality. We're talking about pills. They were talking about like food, like fast food. And I was like, that's it. That's all they were showing. My son was watching scary ads about people getting killed. I'm like, come on, bro. Like it's a kid like watching kids movies. That's what the ads were playing. And I was like, yo, this is so disgusting. It really is. I mean, even when I was a kid, they had, you know, preferences when you were watching those channels. They were like, no, we're not going to show these negative things because this is not how we want to influence our watcher. You know what I'm saying? Like none of that stuff like at all makes him feel good. Like he told me one night they showed a scary ad on the YouTube like over and over and over and over again, like 10 times they showed it before he went to bed. And I was like, yeah, stuff like that I'm not okay with. So we don't watch ads. We don't have ads except for Tubi because I'm not paying for another subscription. I just pay for the YouTube because I use it 100. I use it every day, right? I use it to stream and stuff. So, but it's like weird. Like some of these like homosexual, like I was like, I get it. We all have our own appetite, but I was like, why? Like why overindulge in these ads as if like everybody's doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, everybody's not influenced by stuff like that. So why is it on the kids channel? Why? Not a kids channel, but he watched, you know, he watches like how to mod stuff, how to put things together, and it's like these are ads that you're gonna watch, kid. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So thank you, Omizu, for that one. You said good stuff, full of rain. Thank you. Very nice paintings. Thank you. I think it should be illegal to show ads about medications. Those get me so angry. I do too, because it's all influencing you to do what? In your lifetime have issues like that because the ads are personifying some type of perspective. I mean, we all go through something. Something is happening every single day. But I don't want to be like one day you're going to have this and you're going to need this. And this is how we're making sure that this is taken care. Like, no, people don't even know that they're sick. People go through their everyday without even knowing that they're influenced by some type of sickness, but our bodies get through it. So a pill, nah, no, 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 nope. You got a whole generation diagnosing themselves because of those medication ads. I've just told you that's 100% what it does. That's 100% what it is. Oh yeah, the first thing I'm gonna think about is going to the doctors and getting something, and the doctor's just gonna slap a sticker and be like, "Yo, I got you." 100%. That's all they're gonna do. Oh yeah, you got a headache? Let me give you 40 pills to make that headache go away. 40 pills to make your headache go away. You got one headache that's lasted you a few weeks, few days. Maybe you might want to take some consideration on what your value of life looks like if you got a headache for a few days or a week or something. Because 40 pills going to do something. It's going to change the way that your body is influenced, all through it. All through it. Your brain, it changes your DNA. Well, not your DNA, but it changes your nerves. It changes the way your blood flow, all that stuff. But they say they gotta make money. We gotta make money. That's how they do it. That's exactly how they do it. Same thing with cars, trucks, automobiles. I'll never see them selling trees. I don't ever see a commercial about somebody like, yo, we got 1,000 trees, plants that need to be sold. Can somebody come get this? Make an ad for that. I'll never see nothing like that. Ever. 100%, I'll never see nothing like that. Nope. Oh, we got birds. We have birds that we, saved, and they need homes to go to. Would anybody like a bird? No, I'll never see nothing like that ever. But we can sell you something you don't even know you even like don't need. A whole generation. A whole generation for what? For what? For what? Cataclysm. All right. Anyway, I'm just talking at that point. But yeah, this is what I did today, y'all. This is what I did today. Oh, buddy. Buddy, buddy, buddy. That's what I did. Look how beautiful that is, though. It's like, ta-da, real stuff. And like when you get real close to it, you can see all of the details have details inside the details. Inside the details. Yep. 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 And it's going to dry just like this. Yep. Look at that right there. Look at that face right there. Yep. Yep. This is why I like doing this, because everything has its own unique, it's like a universe. Look at this swirls right there, that pattern. I couldn't even make that if I tried. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Look at that right there. Just beautiful. So I'm going to make this one into a hexapod. I call it a hexapod. That's what I'm going to call it. Because I'm going to put these other small canvas pieces, I'm going to put them up against this. And yep, that is going to be the abstraction. It's so cool. I love looking at this up close. When I'm in the room, because I have a bunch of them in the room, look at that. Look at that. That is freaking beautiful. Look at that. This is what I love doing, y'all. Because there's so much value and meaning to this. Look at that color over there. Look at that. Look at it. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Look how many freaking colors. Like you just go crazy with the colors. Let's go. I like the yellow too. Hold up. I'm smushing colors. Hold up. Look at that. And it's like you're looking at a whole different section because I made it. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm going to put this back on the table so this could dry and I could stop touching it. I got paint. Now I got paint all over my shirt. Paint on my favorite shirt. My favorite long sleeve shirt. So last but not least, this is the one that we started with. And I like this one too. This has some unique additives in there. I like all of this extra. This one's dry too. This one's from yesterday with the tape. So if you guys were here, you guys didn't. You guys did. If you missed that stream, you can go back and watch me pour this paint because this was really cool. Yeah, this one was really cool. And so I'm not sure, but I think I want to draw on these white spaces. I think I want to draw characters. So I might make a whole stream, an evening stream or something of me drawing in these spaces. But, you know, to whoever thinks there's like, oh, well, you probably shouldn't draw on it because it looks good as it is. But, you know, it's my, yeah. But yeah, that's what the tape pulled off. I knew it was going to bleed. I just didn't know how bad or what it was going to look like. But some of the paint is still trying to dry, so we'll just let it sit out here for the rest of the evening. And yeah, that's how we're gonna do that one. But yeah, this is my abstraction, y'all. I thank you so much. They're liminal lines. Yeah, that's what that's what I thought of too. Because there's a bunch of empty spaces. I'm not sure if I want to paint on them though, but I really like it. So yeah, I really like what this looks like. But I wanted to add darker lines in between here. So at a distance, it'll look like I added some type of like black paint or something. I don't know how it's gonna look, but I have an idea that it should be painted or drawn in between the lines, like little tiny characters, maybe people, maybe just fish, you know, whatever, just to add some additional details when you're viewing this. Yep. Or it could be a tunnel. This could be an ant tunnel. I could just draw tons of ants in here too. Yep. It's all possible. Yep. But I'm going to put this one over here so the wind doesn't blow it into the next neighborhood because that's what it wants to do. Yep. But thank you guys so much. So much. Thank you so much for being here too. I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you, Omizu. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Tabitha. I feel like I'm missing somebody else too. Thank you. Nope, I think that's it. Oh, the human. Thank you, human. The human psyche. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. And guess what? I'll see y'all in the next one. Let's go. Have a wonderful day full of rain. Let's go. Thank you so much, everybody. Sheesh.